What is going on, guys? We are back with another video on our Rams Online User franchise, and it's the best time, the offseason. Free agents, Trace McSorley, Jamal Williams, Gary Jennings, and, of course, the draft. If you guys are psyched, leave a like, subscribe. But enough of that sellout. On to the informations. Now, the Falcons won the Super Bowl. Congratulations to Lance over, I believe, Toxic's Chargers. Of course, going over the contracts we had. Also, I do not know if I show it here or not, but we ended up getting a new tight end, a familiar face. I mentioned it once before in a stream. We are bringing on O.J. Howard. Of course, he needs a contract, but hopefully it shouldn't be too much over like 5-6 mil a year. Hopefully, Jamal Williams, a little slower than I would have liked, but of course, extremely powerful. Well, maybe not extremely, but he's decent. And spoiler alert, we've already played the first game. And he's very good. He's very strong. You'll see a couple of nice little power runs whenever that comes up. Probably maybe tomorrow or the next day. But as far as free agency goes, it is technically over. And the Lions with pick number 1 and the Patriots at 2. The Colts trading up to number 3 to try and get a quarterback. Of course, there's 3 at least that are decent. Trey Lance, I will spoil it, is normal development trait. So unlucky for Micah. But his base ratings are pretty decent. As far as Derek at number 4, I believe he does go with a lineman. It's pretty clear-cut how the first 2 picks are going to go, and because of the history of the league right now, it's very easy to see where number 3 was going to go. And then number 4, proud of Derek, making the right choice. There is no better choice at number 4 than Sewell. There's no question about it. Best choice, and honestly, I think he got lucky. Number 3 should have been Sewell, to be honest. Of course, the very first pick of the draft, Trevor Lawrence. I suggested him to take the number 2 pick, Mr. Justin Fields, and in this class, Fields was made quite good. Like 88, 89 speed or something like that. Superstar development trait. Really decent. Of course, Trevor Lawrence at X Factor. Not bad himself. Almost like a Andrew Luck clone. Maybe a little slower, a little bit weaker, but very close to Andrew Luck. Like I said, Trey Lance, normal development, unfortunately, for Micah, but he went from 8 to 3. At least he got the quarterback of the future. And then, of course, like we said, with Derek, who wasn't there, had his draft board set. Perfect pick. Literally the best pick he can go. Rousseau, really good pick there. Superstar development and trade, I believe. Speaking of superstar development trade, high for a tight end for Mike, but superstar development trade for the tight end. Jamar Chase, I do not actually know. Or I'm incorrect. Jamar does have superstar, but Rousseau does not have superstar. He has star. Wyatt Davis with superstar. I'm pretty certain he had superstar. I'm sorry. This guy had superstar as well. This class is a little overjuiced, which sucks. We don't have a first-round pick. Moses, I believe, had superstar. Devontae Smith, I do not actually know. I believe he had normal, if I'm not mistaken. Also, we had a trade. I believe we traded next year's stuff, right? Yeah, next year's second and third for a high third, late second, late fourth in this draft. Hopefully that turns out good, but I think with how OP some of these players are, it makes sense. Micah Parsons at Superstar X Factor, of course, the second and only 2 X Factors with, of course, Mr. Trevor Lawrence. Jalen Waddle, normal but very fast. Wade with Superstar. Yeah, there's way too many hiddens in this. I will say, though, for a user league, it's all right. It's kind of fun, at least. Nico Collins with Star Development. And then Humphrey, surprisingly, with Superstar. But I guess in this class, it's not surprising. Carmen, I'm almost certain was Star. And if he wasn't, oh my god, this class was way too good. Moving on to the Dolphins' second pick so far. Asante Samuel Jr., Superstar Development trait. Holland, Superstar Development trait. Oh my lord. Trey Smith, ironically, only star normal. Adebo, I believe, was also normal. Cade Mays, I believe, was star. Hutchinson, only normal. In this class, they gave him a little bit more speed. Surratt, I also believe, if I'm not mistaken, was normal development traits. Now moving on to the Titans pick. The linebacker, Sanborn, normal. Thai women. Hey, Thai women, Japanese women, American women. Hey, I'll take them. What? That's too far. Star development trait. Division rival with Farley, who has star development trait. Leatherwood, who I believe is also star development trait. The guard Brown, I think, is also star development trait. Moving on to the Chargers. Did they have 2 first rounds? I don't even know. Shelvin, I believe, had star, which is nice because obviously the Chargers have been struggling hard for DT. Tyson Campbell, I believe, had superstar there for the Vikings. Pick 32, made a trade. And look at who we take. Probably in the title, Daniel Fa'alele. I'll learn his name, I promise. 6'9", 400,000 pounds. Hidden development. He is literally a truck. And he's actually pretty decently fast. I don't know if I show it here, but absolute steal at 29. In a user league, you can't ignore the bad ratings. We are clutching up. Jason Owa didn't have his actual potential scouted, but all of our guys we wanted were gone. I seen the 40 time, I seen the age, and I was like, you know what? Please just do it. Just do it. And then here, I was like, do I take another pass rusher? Don't really need him. He's 23. Rambo could use a wide receiver. Ross, not bad. Kind of decent. Derek King, I almost took him. Instead, Derek himself took him for the Giants and kind of starting him over Daniel Jones. And instead, we take Jack Anderson, the rebuild legend for years now. Has a hidden dev. Obviously, rough as hell. But I like it rough. What? And then for our potential final decent pick, Charleston Rambo, of course, the only guy with normal. But look at the, 96 change of direction, decently fast. 87 medium route, definitely lacking a little bit in catching, but not bad at all. Now we move to the 7th round where we hit another banger. Star development trait, Mustafa Johnson. Probably can get rid of Ashawn Robinson now, who's eating the cap up like... our new tackle eats everything up. And then for our final actual pick, we need a corner depth. We take Jack Jones. Decently fast. Maybe a kick returner for now. Maybe he develops. Who knows? Probably not, but he is a 7th round corner, so who cares, honestly? I'll take it. A little bit of depth. Who cares? Really wish we'd got a linebacker, but Holcomb, it's your time to shine. I'm not going to lie. I really, because he looks like Becton, thought he was going to be superstar, and he wasn't. I was actually so giddy when we had that pick, but it wasn't superstar. Still, star for him, star for Owa. Spoiler alert, X Factor for Jack Anderson, the legend. Obviously star, but I don't know why I just had to troll you guys. And then for the final guy, unless you were going to get the luckiest draft pick of all time, he's also star. The only thing I worry about is him and Owa. Very bad in block shedding, so that obviously worries me. And of course... we get a spoiler because I'm running out of time here. We do end up getting Demario Davis, who regressed in free agency here. We end up releasing him because we just can't afford him. The number's too high. But we also land a hidden development center. You'll see in a moment. Absolutely nuts. 3 hiddens on the line in one draft. It's going to be a rough season because they're low overall, but still lots of potential. Hopefully you're psyched for week 1 like I am. Of course, Higbee going to be traded. Even though I do kind of like him now. OJ Howard's the new guy. Hopkins, he's the backup there. And ultimately, I feel really good about our potential. The actual season itself, though, is going to be rough because, like I said, really low offensive linemen. They're all really rough. And we're starting a lot of young players. I think 5, maybe 6 youngsters under 75 overall are going to be starting this year. So definitely worrisome there. But regardless, hopefully you guys are psyched for week 1 like I am. If you liked the video, thought we had good draft picks, I don't know, let me know in the comment section below. Maybe leave a like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PK Plays, twitch.tv/Jeromepkr. I'm getting faster at these. I'm like a freaking lightning bolt. Anyways, enough of that energy. I probably just made you want to cry. Hopefully you come back for next video. Maybe a stream tonight, probably a stream tonight. But until next video, see ya!